Hello, hello.
My name is Adam Yawe. I run a skateboard brand called Zamani Skateboards, and I'm the tech lead at Nairobi Design Week.
My name is Angela Shauri. I'm a visual artist and architectural designer, passionate creative, born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya.
Gavin Kendo, and I'm a traditional and a digital painter. The difference between making 2D art and art in the virtual reality world, it's harder, but it's more interesting.
My name is Lizzie, and I usually do acrylics on canvas. Basically, it's just cubism.
Husna Ismail Nyadira. I'm an artist and illustrator based in Nairobi, Kenya. At the moment, I'm majoring on children's books and also branding.
My name is John Maronga. I'm a 2D visual artist, self-taught with a background in traditional art.
We started State of the Art in 2019 together with Black Rhino. It's a 3-month training program for creatives to upskill and build capacity. So we are teaching creatives, visual creatives, how to use different tools in VR and AR. And then we exhibit it within an exhibition, within a public showcase. The first one that we did was shortly before Corona in February 2020, titled Norma, curated by Nyambura Waruingi, which featured our 7 first artists from 2 collectives. For the second iteration, we now decided to have an open call for all visual creatives in Nairobi. And yeah, we just had the exhibition Usoni, which was a nice experience, completely different than the first one, which I think is the beauty of the project, that we're building a broader community of creatives that use virtual reality and augmented reality in their daily lives.
So what was important for us to bring out was how much the project has transcended, okay? State of the Art was highly experimental. It was like, okay, what if we give visual artists the tech? What will happen, right?
We weren't looking just for artists or designers. We put our feelers out and we were looking for also architects. We even had a few engineers applied. The first and second cohort, we primarily focused on artists. But since this being the last outing for State of the Art, we really wanted to showcase that the State of the Art is not only for artists. Other people can pick up the medium and learn what VR and XR has to give. So it was really something we tried to push, and we tried to push with how we selected or who we selected for the third version of State of the Art.
We came up with a theme, we call it Darubini. Darubini is a Swahili word for a telescope, and really what the exhibition did, or what we were trying to do, was give the audience kind of a telescopic view into some of the issues in our everyday life.
When people experience my art, especially the one in the VR, I want people to know that there's more to life than what we see. Like, to be more playful with their imagination and to see the beauty in life.
From my experience, especially if you're an artist, you can find there are different ways to actually just improve your art. You don't really have to stick to one kind of style. You know, there is just mind-blowing things out here that can take your art to another level.
When I saw that people can draw inside, when you're wearing the headset and you're just drawing in space, yeah, that got me excited because it's something that I've never seen before.
It's a space where we've been given quite a lot of creative freedom, so that's something that's also a privilege in this day and age for a creative.
There were a lot of different highlights in the cohort, but for myself personally, as a trainer, it was amazing having this cohort of artists that really pushed the technology. So we were like, let's go for a PCVR experience. PCVR just meaning that the computer is doing the computing, is doing a lot of the processing power, and the headset is just how you view it. And it was amazing because it really gave the artists a lot of chance to really create bigger and bolder projects and just really push the technology and not have to be restrained by specific size limitations that are required for developing a standalone APK. which was fun. Again, seeing the artists rise to the challenge and create things that were truly just grand in scale and just a lot of fun to experience.
I'd say I've been blessed with the ability to impart knowledge on XR and on this medium on other people. Just being in a position where I can teach other people about this medium and bring them into the fold. That's been a big success.
The entire 3 years, I would quickly say the success stories. So we have 17 XR projects that have come out of state of the art. Those are many projects that took a lot of time and a lot of care and a lot of thought and hard work into them. So the success stories for me are when I see the artists come out, and you have Martin completely becoming a VR artist now. He's like, I'm no more a 2D illustrator, I'm now a VR animator.
I'm a graphic designer and animator. Now I'm really getting into the VR space, and that came about in 2021 when I met Black Rhino and Gachui Institute, and they took us through this program called State of the Art, and that's when things really got crazy. I fully converted to a virtual reality artist because it's easier to work in the 3 dimensions instead of just looking at a screen. I can walk around my art pieces and see how I will want it to move in terms of animation, and I haven't looked back ever since.
We hope that State of the Art can continue in some form after funding pulls out. May it be through other funders, may it be now through the space that Black Rhino has, Art Reality, to make the equipment accessible for artists to come and just create and further develop their skills. So I think in one way or another we're gonna continue. It might not be with like an actual cohort to be trained, but we continue the work of State of the Art.
To the artists, well done you guys, you did an amazing job and it was so much fun collaborating with you. And I'm looking forward to your futures. I have followed every single artist from all the Sota projects, from Noma to Sony, and now you guys, so I am actually keeping my eyes peeled.
I want to thank everybody involved, Black Rhino, White Rhino, all of the different curators that we had, all of the different artists that were part of this. It's a huge production. The State of the Art exhibitions are a huge production, so there's a big, big team behind it. Thank you to everybody for bearing with us. Thank you for everybody to put their ideas on the table, to be implemented also, and to be just free and experiment. Thank you for the creativity that came out of it.